How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. So I decided to make a quick little video here about how to get the fairest of them all title, because there was a bit of confusion with that, and I also see a lot of people still asking questions about how to get this title, as far as specifics as to, hey, I think I did everything, but I don't know why I didn't get it yet. So in order to get this title, you have to do three things. You have to find all of these festive eggs, which are hidden around the entire fair area. And then you have to talk to each one of the talk-to-able people, if you will. And then the last thing you have to do is you have to have used up all of the tokens. So any tokens you can possibly buy here. So I'll go ahead and start out with the tokens real quick. And that's going to be any tokens you can buy from the shops. And remember, there's a few different shops. I think some people are getting hooked up on the fact they think that this shop right here, because this is the main shop people go to, that this is not the only shop. So you've got the item shop right here with the pickaxe, crystal ball, fortune, mallet, zoltan, and hypnotic. You can buy all these in here with the fairy tokens. Keep in mind though, guys, that you can also buy these in the Grand Exchange, and some of these are quite cheap in the Grand Exchange, especially the ones that cost only a very low amount of tokens. Tickets. They are very, very, very cheap to buy in the Grand Exchange. The mallet token, Zoltan Pet, and Hypnotic Paracel can actually be bought in the Grand Exchange for right around 1 million each. They're just above 1 million each for each of those. These fortune capes are right around 400 to 500,000 right now, and the crystal ball and the pickaxe tokens are under 100,000. So you can buy these for considerably less than, like if you took in the time consideration how long it would take you to get this many tickets. It's definitely worth just buying them. And then if you want something to spend your tickets on, then you can always save one that you're gonna spend tickets on, or you can just use up your tickets and then sell it in the Grand Exchange at the end because you've already unlocked the rest of them. Let's keep in mind though, guys, that there are more shops in this area. There's a shop on the other side of here that sells the bucking yak, as well as other yak items. So just remember that you need to have all of the tokens unlocked, not just the ones from this shop right here. You can buy every single one of the tokens in the Grand Exchange, so if you want to save yourself some time and headache, then just buy everything you don't have in the Grand Exchange. As the current time though, at a current time period, if you are thinking about doing this, I would highly recommend that you go and try to buy the items for way under the Grand Exchange value. Now keep in mind, if you're watching this video far, far later, then the prices could change, but that's the current stuff. So the next thing here, guys, is going to be finding all these festive eggs. So in order to find these festive eggs, all you got to do is just right click the things, and then they will have a search option. So you see right here this bank chest, which normally has use and collect, for some reason it has search. Well, if it has search, then there's a good chance it actually has one of these festive eggs. You can actually knock out the festive eggs and the talking to every NPC at the same time. Just move yourself slowly along the path, and make sure that you talk to every single person. Also, I'm pretty dumb. I just realized that actually is one last thing you have to do here, and that is you have to do each one of the activities at least one time. So the things that people mostly forget about for the activities is going to be the fortune teller and the thieving one. So if we look over here, let's see. So we go over this way. We've got all the different things you can do. So here's the fortune teller's tent right here. The fortune teller's tent is actually pretty simple. All you gotta do is just you talk to this person and ask for get a fortune. When you get a fortune from her, you will have a little icon that'll pop up on your screen, and it'll give you a hint as to what skill you're supposed to train. You can use the wiki to tell what skill it is you're supposed to do, but after you get enough EXP in that skill, then it will go away and you will get a lamp. The lamp is equivalent to I believe a medium EXP lamp or something like that. It's not a huge lamp, but you do have to do it in order to unlock the title. So also the Mighty Zoltan thing over here, a lot of people thought that getting all the fortunes from the Mighty Zoltan was going to result in something you needed to do for this title. It is actually not part of this title. Also, when you do find the festive eggs by searching each thing, so as you see, almost everything clickable in the entire area is going to have a search option. So what you want to do in order to do the search and to talk to everybody at the same time, and if you're doing it during happy hour, which By the way, guys, I would highly recommend you do this entire thing during happy hour. Like the whole process of getting the title, you can do very quickly during happy hour. It does not take very much time at all. What you can do is you can use and then search each one of the things that you can do here, and then that way you'll knock out all of the uses, all of the searches for the eggs, and then you can also talk to each NPC. You do not have to go through every single one of the dialogue options. If you want to talk to the NPC, basically all I did was just do the "Who are you?" and then talk to them really quickly, and then when they're done talking, that's really all you have to say. So you can very quickly move through. You do not have to do every single bit of dialogue. Also, for these festive eggs, guys, as you find the festive eggs, you can just simply destroy them like this. I kept them in my bank because I actually got these festive eggs during day 1 of the fair, and so I was like, well, I don't really know what we're going to be doing with these eggs, so I just kept them. But there's not really any reason to keep them. You can actually just destroy them after you found all 10. I would just find all 10 of them, and then after you got all 10, then just destroy them. But like I said, you can knock out the entire title process in 1 happy hour, so just kind of try to do it at the same time. The last thing that's going to be over here is going to be the thieving option. So the thieving option has a thieving icon above it. What you can do for the thieving one is very, very easy and simple. All you gotta do is just right-click this person, the Trixie person. Talk to them first because they're an NPC you'd have to talk to, but you can just go to Get List. And then when you get a list from Trixie, it will also cost you tokens in order to get the list. I believe it is 50 of your tokens. So you want to make sure that you have some of the tokens available and in order to get the list from her. Also, this Claudia Stahl, actually here, let me finish talking to you about the thieving thing. ADHD. For the Trixie list, you'll get a list in your inventory. What you do for the list is you can actually just go straight to the Grand Exchange and buy everything it says on the list, and then right-click your list, and it'll say to complete list, and it will take all the items out of your inventory and start checking off things in the list. When everything is checked off, you just bring the list back to Trixie and get a medium. It's either a small or medium list. Small or medium lamp for thieving EXP from Trixie. Once again, not very much EXP. Definitely not worth doing for like actual training, but it's a very quick just to check off to get the Fairest of all title. The Claudia Stahl, as well as I believe the Fortune Teller tent also. Both of those do actually require you to legitimately use tokens, and you cannot do these during happy hour. And I could be wrong about the fortune teller, and if I am wrong, then please put that in the comments below and be like, you're stupid. Well, I actually don't say that, but just correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe these two you have to use the actual tokens for. I do know for sure that Claudia Stahl does require actual tokens. So doing Claudia Stahl is not really you don't really need to do that during happy hour, but just make sure that you save 50 tokens for that, and also save some tokens for Trixie. Trixie might be free during happy hour. But everything else here is free during happy hour, and you can just quickly do each thing. You only need to do each thing one time. So if you're just trying to unlock the title itself, then you can just very quickly move through the entire area. But that's really about it, guys. If you guys have any more questions about how to get the Fairest of all title, then please comment below. And like always, hit that like button. It really supports the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.